My name is Lina. Yes, I'm 30 years of age. I'm an active sex worker right now. I'm from the western side of Fiji. I started in 2016. Just this week, we got into trouble with the police, especially the ones that are doing night shift. They come and they give very, very bad words that not only annoy us, but it hurts us from within. And we tend to think of being violent against them, but we just can't, so we feel kind of helpless.
So, all human beings have rights. By virtue of the fact that they are human beings, it should make no difference that the kind of work somebody is engaged in should preclude them from enjoying fundamental rights and freedoms that everybody else has.
It seems like whenever we come to the police about this kind of situations, it's like we get, they just note it down, but they never do anything.
For instance, you wouldn't pick up a lawyer or a teacher and say, you don't enjoy these many rights because you're a lawyer or a teacher. Why would you do that to a sex worker? See, that's prejudicial. If you look at section 26, subsection 3 of the Constitution, on prohibited grounds of discrimination, it expressly provides that one must not be discriminated against on the basis of, amongst other things, status. I'd like to think that status also means the status of one's employment, right? The nature of work one is involved in. So we cannot be prejudicial just because somebody is, engaged in the sex industry. The other is that, we need to understand that there's a lot of moral outcry involved, but then there are all these contradictions when it comes to the way we deal with sex workers. For instance, these sex workers wouldn't be on the streets if there wasn't any demand for it. So while we're talking about society as a whole that unabashedly consumes, right, sex, and yet at the same time the same people then turn around and judge and say this is morally reprehensible. So we need to reflect on our own attitudes, our own values, people who occupy an individual moral plateau from which they judge other people for the work they do. So there's a lot of stigma, there's a lot of prejudice, but it does not change the fact that these are human beings. They deserve to live a life of full dignity like any other person. They must enjoy fundamental rights and freedoms enshrined in our Constitution.
So we have an organization which is Fiji and Stratford. Yeah, we are trying, not only trying, but we are actually holding hands to get this issue up so that the law can decriminalize, and like the police can decriminalize this and see it not only as a sex working thing, but because also it's a way some of the girls earn money to support the family.
I don't think we should criminalize any form of work if it meets the just end of feeding families, looking after self-sustenance.
hope the police have a positive response to or approach to sex workers' problems and the issues in terms of solving them out, rather than just sitting back and watch things run riot.
Yes, the Commission has received numerous complaints, quite a few cases, and this relates to basic things like the way they're actually treated at the hands of law enforcement agencies. Sometimes they are arbitrarily detained. They might be arrested, and their rights as arrested and detained persons not observed. So we've received complaints about being bashed, people who would randomly pick them up from streets, they would render their services and they'd be abandoned, in some, dodgy dark area without receiving the payment for the services that they rendered. And a lot of times they're receiving death threats and all of that. We are also very active in terms of not just receiving complaints, but also going out to the community, because we have an important mandate to educate and advocate, so that people understand what their rights are.
I like to see the police station is a place where we can also be treated equally, just like the other normal citizens.
We've had a few complaints where sex workers had lodged complaints with the police and raised things about the responsiveness and whether they've adequately dealt with it, and we've interviewed. We need to bring back human dignity into these discussions. It's not just about decriminalization. We may even decriminalize, but how are we going to change prevailing attitudes and stereotypes and stigma? This is about full integration in society. This is about treating somebody as equal in dignity, equal in rights. Decriminalization is but a partial and incipient fragment in the entire kaleidoscope of things that need to happen, so that they are fully accepted as equal in our society. If you do this bombshell and say, let's decriminalize sex work, society takes it in all sorts of trajectory, and we end up doing sometimes more damage than good. But if we begin to instill this kind of structural change in various areas where they face discrimination, where there is difficulty, I think it's not an immediate blueprint for social justice, but it begins to do enormous amount of good in terms of creating the conditions of possibility for them to be able to live with dignity, to be able to fundamentally realize their rights and their full human potential.